us. Ladies and gentlemen, today again we are here in Piccadilly Circus demanding the freedom of Messiah of the Truth. Julian Assange has been put behind bars for no crime. The truth has been criminalized. It means we are all criminalized. If the truth is criminalized, humanity is criminalized. If the truth is killed, we are killed. Who is Julian Assange and what has he done? Julian Assange has only published the truth about the wars, the criminal wars, illegal wars, and artificial wars in Afghanistan, Iraq, and the rest of the world. And those documents were written, documented by CIA, Pentagon, and NATO's invading forces and their contractors and their servicemen. These truths were about the crimes committed in these illegal and criminal wars. I'm here to tell you why I do support the freedom of this Messiah of the Truth, Julian Assange. Because for many years, we were crying to the world that we are victimized. And that victimization and those cries were going on deaf ears, on blind eyes, and on shut mouths. But when Julian Assange published the truth about these criminal illegal wars, people noticed it. It became the whole truth. When I was telling I have lost a 16-year-old brother in these criminal wars, people were only listening to me. When the documents were released about the victimization of my people, people started listening. Even though very few people come to support this process of the truth, there are still ignorance. They are dumb in their minds. Come and talk. But the truth is not going to be suppressed forever. These criminal wars have cost the lives of 1.5 million people in Afghanistan, millions in Iraq and Syria. And it has cost the lives of nearly 800,000 American war veterans who were lied to and sent to the war zone. According to Mike Preisner, American war veteran, he himself said they don't want to die for profit or kill for profit. He is saying the poor people in Afghanistan and Iraq are not their enemies. Their enemies are in Pentagon, CIA, and the arm manufacturers, NATO's war criminals, and the war criminals in Afghanistan and Iraq who are supporters of the war, including Bush, Blair, Trump, Johnson, and Danpur, Bampur, Japapa, Shrapag, Hebatak, and the government and the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, and Daesh. And they are both the creations of Pentagon. They are like scissors. They are two blades. They were playing both of them. They created the government in Afghanistan full of warlords, human rights violators, and mass murderers. And those warlords are committing crimes and creating victims in Afghanistan. And those victims were denied justice. These are the victims in Afghanistan. These are the children. These are our children in Afghanistan who were killed in this criminal, illegal, and artificial war. Their families, their members of families and affected ones were denied justice as well. Look, first they were killed, and second, they were denied justice. So they were forced to take up arms. When they were taking arms, so they were put in the hands of ISI, Pakistan's army, and CIA together created the Taliban and the Daesh. Let me bring you the picture of these evil forces. Ladies and gentlemen, and free people of the world, this is the evil, this is the dinosaur of the war. When the victims were forced in the hands of Taliban and ISI, they were run by CIA as well. Because the opium trade in Helmand gave them yearly 10 to 12 billion dollars. And that was controlled by Pentagon and CIA. And they were trained by ISI. So under the project of CIA together, because they never, ever attacked the convoys of drugs going to Peshawar and Quetta to the ISI to be sold and finance the terrorists, the suicide bombers, and the killers of my people under the leadership of Danpur and Pampur, Jabab Hebatan. He is a pharaoh, he is a criminal, he is an infidel, he is the Khardajat. And together, they committed genocide of our people. And Julian Assange told us the truth about the drug trade, which financed the Taliban and Al-Qaeda and ISI. Julian Assange told us the truth about the bombings that killed our children, that killed our people, that bombed our mosques, weddings, and villages. In one document in WikiLeaks you read that American soldiers, they write to their defense minister, Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense, to their generals. They say, what is the contradiction? In the capital, Kabul, NATO is sponsoring the fashion shops and makeup for ladies. They're financing them. But on the other hand, they're bombing children and women in their traditional makeup of henna going to a wedding. And these truths made those soldiers sick to death. To release the documents, that's all they could do. And we salute those people like Chelsea Manning, like Mike Preisner, like Edward Snowden, and hundreds of others who told the truth about these illegal and criminal and artificial wars. And these dinosaurs are now given power in Afghanistan in the hands of Taliban. Pentagon brought them to power. They dismantled the Afghan army, they dismantled Afghanistan's government and empowered the Taliban. What the Taliban are doing? They're exploding mosques. They're killing our people everywhere. They're committing suicides everywhere. And they have started the war of segregation. They have denied our children, women, the right of education, the right of work, and they have taken the freedom from us. When you oppose them, you tell the Taliban, why did you allow the Al-Qaeda in the first place? You supported them, and now you oppose them. If the support for Al-Qaeda bin Laden was to the Taliban was according to religion, which God give you revelations to oppose it? So it means the support for the Taliban, Al-Qaeda and bin Laden was in the initial stages against the religion, against democracy, against the will of Afghan people. And supporting Pentagon and opposing bin Laden was again the action of evil by the Taliban. They are abusing the religion. They have nullified the religion. That's why I call them Khardajali Imarat, Pentagoni Imarat, Skampati Imarat, Japapi Imarat, and Skampati Imarat, Hiramandai Imarat. When you tell them the truth, they attack your family. They ask your married daughter to be given to them. They come and abuse you with your wife to be raped by them. When you again ask them, which religion allows you to rape our married women and wives? They don't have an answer. They say they want to mentally torture us. The same way they mentally torture Julian Assange. But what I did, I recorded all these criminal statements and crimes of the Taliban and made them a rope, circled it around their necks and throw them in the ditch of Khardajal, Hiramandai and Pentagon. And that's how the Taliban leadership and their followers, they are not a religious group. They are fascist, apartheid, an extremist criminal group. They are Khardajal. They are created by Pentagon. So that's how we will expose the truth. And the truth is working. Everybody is listening here. And people are coming. People talk. People show leaflets to people. And these three people, they care about the truth. They care about the lives of the people in Afghanistan. And they want the freedom of Julian Assange. They want the trial and imprisonment of war criminals and human rights violators. I wanted to show your support for Julian Assange. All of you, please. When I say free Julian Assange, can you follow me?
Yes, of course.
Free Julian Assange!
Free Julian Assange!
Free Julian Assange!
Free Julian Assange!
Imprison the war criminals! Imprison the war criminals! Imprison the war criminals!
Imprison the war criminals!
Imprison Bush and Blair!
Imprison Bush and Blair!
Imprison Ashraf Ghani and Hibatullah! Hibatullah and Karzai Ashraf Ghani. These are the warlords. You don't know them, but you might know them. These are the war criminals. Yeah, put them in jail, try them. These are the war criminals. So ladies and gentlemen, there's a simple message for you. All of you, put your hands on your heart and think what you can do for Julian Assange. How you can stop his extradition. How you can support us to get...
There's only one decision, no extradition. There's only one decision, no extradition. Telling the truth is not a crime.
Telling the truth is not a crime.
Telling the truth is not a crime.
Telling the truth is not a crime. So I want you all to support the process of justice for 1.5 million people killed illegally, criminally, and artificially in Afghanistan. We can do both of them together. Bring Julian Assange to the free world and ask for compensation for him and ask the trial of war criminals, human rights violators and mass murderers who are responsible for the genocide of my people in Afghanistan Iraq, Syria, Libya, Palestine, Yemen, even Ukraine. Anywhere human beings are killed illegally, it's our responsibility to seek justice for them and try their killers and mass murderers. So thank you very much once again for being here, supporting the freedom of Julian Assange, who is the Messiah of the truth. If you support him, you will be part of this blessing. You would be blessed in your life. Spiritually, mentally, you would feel happy. Don't be silent. Come with the truth. Thank you very much.